There's no better remedy than to frolic and dabble around pristine beaches each time the hot summer sun comes for its seasonal visit. But in this time and age, it's already hard enough to plan for a simple weekend trip, let alone organize a vacation to your dream tropical destination. But if you're someone with $88 billion sitting in their bank, then this one shouldn't be a problem at all. In fact, you can literally just buy an island with that amount of money and spare yourself the hassle of booking, reservations, and a whole bunch of planning activities. This is what tech billionaire Larry Ellison did when he acquired the beautiful island of Lanai back in 2012. In this video, we'll be taking a tour inside this exclusive paradise, and we'll see what makes this 88,000 plus piece of land the most expensive private island in the world. If you want to see more videos like this one, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so that you'll be updated when we release new videos. Before we jump to the nitty and gritty of things, let us first have a quick rewind on how the island came about. The island of Lanai was discovered by a group of European explorers led by Captain Charles Clerke on February 25, 1779. By 1870, LDS church leader Walter Murray Gibson purchased the island using church funds to gain possession of the island. 52 years later, the ownership of the island was transferred to James Dole, the founder and president of Dole Food Company, which is considered to be the largest fruit and vegetable producer today. In 1985, David H. Murdoch took over the reins of Castle & Cook, which also happens to be the company that owned Dole Food Company at the time. Fast forward to 2012, when Hawaii's former governor Neil Abercrombie confirmed that Oracle CEO Larry Ellison had purchased 98% of the island from Murdoch. This allowed Ellison to gain a 141 square mile parcel of land that was coined the Pineapple Island. It is said that Lanai Island was purchased by the tech mogul for an estimated sum of $300 million, although some reports stated that the real cost of it, including all the structures built around the island, would be somewhere around $500 to $600 million. In total, Lanai is the sixth largest island in Hawaii and ranks 42nd in the whole United States. It houses one local school, a hospital, and a small town with a population of almost 3,200 residents. The 98% owned by the Oracle founder isn't some kind of stock from a company or some form of a monetary asset, but 98% of pure, unadulterated mass of land. To put this into better perspective, Ellison now owns 88,000 of the island's 90,000 acres, and that includes a third of all the houses and apartments existing on the island, 2 luxurious four-season hotels, the Central Commons that is also called the Dole Park, the town swimming pool, community center, a theater, grocery store, 2 golf courses, a wastewater treatment plant, and the water company, and a cemetery. The remaining 2% is still owned by either the state of Hawaii or private entities. Aside from the jaw-dropping landscape and the nature-filled atmosphere, the biggest draw in Lanai is the 2 four-season hotels, which are also formerly known as Manele Bay Hotel. To ensure that the guests of the resort will have a hassle-free journey to the island, Four Seasons has an ongoing partnership with Lanai Air so that arriving guests will feel welcomed and taken care of from the get-go. Guests will board a 6-person charter from Honolulu and will take a 40-minute scenic commute to the resort upon landing while riding an electric-powered Tesla X. To continue the first-class service, guests are greeted with their personal nutritionist/health consultant upon arriving at the secluded retreat that frequently checks their hydration level, body fat percentage, and total muscle mass so that they'll be aware of their current health conditions as well as foods to avoid and things to consider regarding their diet. The twin Four Seasons retreat briefly closed down for an estimated $75 million renovation before it was reopened to the public in November 2020. Meanwhile, Ellison tapped Todd Avery Lenahan to work on his new opulent resort. Lenahan was the founder of TAL Studio, a globally recognized household name when it comes to hotel and resort design. The result of the structural upgrading was astonishing. The new Four Seasons now gloats an ultra-modern, sophisticated ambiance that subtly presents an upscale estate. Several nude sculptures of women by Colombian artist Fernando Botero welcome guests arriving at the hotel. Below the two-level spacious lobby lies majestic French doors that lead to a wide-open view of the spectacular outdoor landscape. The interior design pays homage to the Hawaiian tradition as 19th-century Polynesian artwork such as Koa Hawaiian outrigger canoe grabs the spotlight, along with several original native artworks. On top of these, the contemporary style was also brought into the plate and meshes elegantly with the Hawaiian-inspired design theme. Guests will surely be in awe upon seeing the handmade interior landscape, which boasts 5 botanical gardens embellished with Hawaiian plants and koi ponds. There's also a lagoon-style central pool complete with authentic waterfalls that are encircled with colorful plants and lava rock grottos. Should you decide to get yourself a classic R&R after the lengthy indoor tour, Four Seasons offers a couple of luxurious rooms to its weary guests. For a hefty price of $21,000 a night, you get a chance to snuggle underneath the warm sheets of the 3-bedroom Ali'i penthouse. Plush bedding makes your stay pretty comfortable, while all organic in-room amenities and natural bathroom fixtures complete your regal experience. To satisfy the desires of your gluttonous belly, the resort installed 9 restaurants so you wouldn't go elsewhere whenever hunger comes calling. You can enjoy a wide range of delectable international cuisines from morning till nighttime and grab ice-cold beers and fancy-sounding cocktails while hanging out with your friends and rooting for your favorite teams at the resort's sports bar and grill. For those who are checking their calorie intake, there are healthy food options available at their Malibu Farm restaurant, which only serves organic and vegetarian dishes with most ingredients sourced from its own backyard garden. If that won't satisfy your taste palate, a branch of the popular Nobu restaurant, which is run by celebrity chef Nobu Matsuhisha, can also be found within the confines of Four Seasons, which features mouth-watering traditional Japanese treats like sushi, sashimi, and teppanyaki. Moving on from the awesome dining and relaxing indoor experience, let us now take a look at some of its world-class amenities and other fun activities that you can do within the island. Being implanted near beautiful coastlines and ocean-filled surroundings, there's no more perfect way to connect with nature than spending some time in the yoga studio, as it gives you a moment or two to meditate and clear your head from unnecessary anxieties. 10 private spas, each with its own outdoor shower and hot tub, sauna, and steam room, are also readily available upon request. You can also drag and place your mats at the beachfront for a more intimate yoga session with the natural warmth of the sunset gently grazing on your skin. If you're in for some wild outdoor adventure, you can circumnavigate Lanai by channeling your inner cowboy and hop on horses, or you can ride a 4x4 for some off-road action. Aside from these, there are a couple of outdoor attractions that can definitely satisfy your adrenaline rush. Golf aficionados will surely have a fun time swinging here in Lanai with a golf course that features 3 holes, perched above the 600-meter-high cliffs. Lastly, you can opt to glide down from an aerial tower that features a zipline course at the new Lanai Adventure Park. In case you want to check in at this private paradise, you need to spit out an all-inclusive fee of $2,800 a night, which is not pretty bad given the luxurious amenities that you can enjoy during your stay. From high-end toys such as collections of ultra-sleek cars and massive mega yachts to owning palatial houses, Ellison is not shy about flaunting his wealth to the masses. The world's 7th richest man, who now currently has a net worth of $8.2 billion to his name, added Lanai to his collection of luxurious estates with the goal of turning the secluded island into a premier eco-friendly tourism hub that will generate money not only for himself, but also for the natives living on the island. What we are going to do is turn Lanai into a model for sustainable enterprise. I own the water utility. I own the electric utility. The electric utility is going to be all solar photovoltaic and the solar thermal where it can convert seawater into fresh water. Electric cars will be brought in and farming will be transformed. We have a drip irrigation where we are going to have organic farms all over the island. Hopefully, we are going to export produce, really the best organic produce, to Japan and elsewhere. We are going to support the local people and help them start these businesses. So it's going to be a little, if you will, laboratory for sustainability in businesses of small scale. Larry Ellison. Despite experiencing an economic drawback because of the ongoing health crisis, Ellison continues to shoulder the wages of his employees even if the majority of his businesses on the island have already ceased to operate. This just goes to show that Ellison remains steadfast to his promise of supporting the natives of Lanai at all cost, because at the end of the day, people matter most over profit. That's a wrap on this video for today. And if you like this content, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more feel-good stories surrounding the lives of the most successful people in the world and everything in between. Until then, thanks for watching, and we'll see you around.